maybe even Shadow Blade is gonna come online soon, so he needs to be careful. You're also playing against Doom, double save with Abaddon, Vengeful Spirit, and I don't think they have a way of actually reaching in the backline.
Yeah. Yeah, the Orb of Venom going to be frustrating to play against for sure.
Let's see the body blocks on bottom lane. GH.
Yeah. Oh, what you doing, buddy? Where are you going, Mr. Doom? That model is too big. Yeah, first blood from a Tumba Man. I do not hear any chat wheels right now. God, what a way to live your life.
Yeah, but the thing is, usually they play Abaddon with Terrorblade in the laning stage. Now he doesn't have him to heal him up, so Ana is in a lot of trouble. He's dead because he has no regen whatsoever. That Orb of Venom really not paying off.
Yeah, that's a really good point. The fact that they had to move No-Tail out of this lane and Mind Control is just sort of diving them under the tower. He decides to leave as the creep wave is going to die there as well. So Ana goes down in the top lane here, and Abba is likely going to deny himself in just a second. He has another round of the Mistcoils. Needs to be careful about a spiked Carapace play, but GH has Impale. So No-Tail a little bit afraid of what's going to happen. Has one more round of it in a second here. And see you in the next life.
Yeah, they didn't block the side camp. Nyx Assassin needs to run there, so Doom can get the good creep. Even though it's on cooldown for 50 seconds, it's always good just to block it, so he can get it. If he gets the Satyr creep, the game just feels really bad. Or if he gets the stun creep, Ursa can't play that aggressive on him.
Jerix gets the whole creep wave here from Kuro. And we haven't talked about it much, but this mid lane matchup of Miracle versus Tiny, Thompson is owning right now. 9-7 versus 8-0. 7 denies against this Morphlane. Almost a level ahead of him.
It's been a while since I saw Tiny as a core. Even seeing Tiny using a 3 grab early on, because even when you're playing position 4, you do not want to get it since it got nerfed a lot. Yeah. The extra damage.
Dominators, but it doesn't really work out when you've got a Tiny who's that much stronger. Ana's getting harassed by Kuro as they head back up here towards the top lane and just trying to pull this creep wave out of position.
Yeah, Miracle can keep up with the farm. He just needs to bring a lot of regen. We saw it in the series yesterday where Nisha played in a bad matchup. He brought like 9 tangos, 2 flasks, and just kept out regening them. That's the beauty of the hero. Toss back on a mid lane.
Shouldn't be too much of an issue, although Thompson is manning up here, trying to find the kill. Have the waveform available, throws out the adaptive strike, but it's just going to be a back out afterwards. Like he's sending out the courier right from the get-go.
They need to control the runes for Morphling, so this Tiny doesn't get them. And Thompson
in some trouble again.
All right.
The mind control shutdown happens, and they're going to kill off Jarek here, it looks like. It's a stun before his trouble, before he goes down. It's like the Abba is going to kill himself shortly again. He's going to decide to send his life. Nope, one more. Oh, GH! Impale! No, he goes down. He didn't do his math. Oh, no.
Abaddon has a TP to come back to a lane.
Yeah. Even O so far. What else do we have here now? Is getting towards that bounty rune start. Liquid are leading, at least at the beginning here, and GH might end up going down, or they're just going to turn it around, find the Impale. GH gets the walk away, and Seb, meanwhile, looking a little sheepish as he isn't going to be able to find that kill, and instead is going to take a lot of harassment from a Tumble Man. Has another round of Overpower. Thinking about chasing, but decides it's not the way to win the game.
Can't chase. Maybe with the Wind Lace, he would have enough move speed, and the Miracle is recovering. 27-11 for Tiny. He's sitting on 20 CS. Nisha yesterday, after the bad start that he had, bought the 4 raid bands and just jungled, which I think Miracle is gonna do the same. 3rd raid band soon to be finished.
Tumba Man chasing Seb. Again, he can kind of bully back here, but I think the Doom has enough armor. Oh god, Ana, not level 6 yet. No Sunder for him. And Mind Control's just going to run him down. Jarek's not able to throw out that stun to create the separation they needed. They kill him off, and meanwhile...
Oh, they use a glyph.
Jarek's in trouble yet again, is going to be rooted to the spot. Kuro will have another Purifying Flames. He actually doesn't have the mana for it. It's a couple more, but Jarek's still going to go down. So 0-7 start. Liquid
they're going to pressure the tower. With this glyph, they are putting a lot of pressure on the tower. They also got the kill. Tiny. Baron's gonna TP him mid, refill his bottle.
In the meantime, GH with the Invis rune is gonna look for this opening up and is gonna be able to find the body blocks, but Seb has the phase boots. That keeps him alive. Yeah, after that pressure onto the tower, it looks like they're gonna back out, but down to about 340 HP there. Good start so far for Liquid, forcing Ana to head back into the jungle.
That's where Terrorblade loves to be. But the problem is this tier 1 tower falls. That means that he's gonna play the bottom part of the map.
Love to be able to stay here a little bit longer and just farm efficiently in this little triangle of camps. Bottom lane, the dive comes, they take down No Tail. No great loss there, he's been killing himself all game long, but Thompson is going to make this rotation and finds the Avalanche. Doesn't quite have the toss though. Seb is going to move in with the Infernal Blade, but looks like he juked himself a little bit there. Instead, it's a run back where Thompson has found GH, despite Carapace not fully online. They have vision in the area, the next assassin does, to try and juke this out. Does have a TP scroll.
Yeah, he could have just TP'd right away, but this is also fine, just buying time.
Dude realizing that Thompson is heading back towards the mid lane. So Miracle's gonna play it a little bit safe, and that also means that Matumba Man can feel comfortable farming out these Ancients.
And this Vengeful Spirit is not having a game. There's a wraparound coming, a Baron, plus a Tiny.
Oh, they can't get in there to help quick enough. So Liquid might lose a couple here, it looks like. Kuro is going to possibly go down. Tree Toss, that should finish it. But Mind Control, does he get out of here? Tail trading hits as well, taking a lot of damage from that Ion Shell. Level 4, but the toss comes out from Thompson and needs another punch here from the Mist Coil. It's not quite going to be there, it looks like. Although Mind Control, No Tail spots him, gets the kill. No Tail gets the solo kill.
Oh my god,
all of that
huge chunk of gold for him. 900 gold on a bat and 600 from that kill. Unless Doom rotates.
Thompson dodges the stun coming from GH. The toss, but Liquid's still able to get those bounty runes. And that's something else that definitely we should be keeping in mind as GH looks like, oh no, misclick? Odd decision there, and now maybe going to be able to find the toss into GH, or Thompson's just going to play himself. Thompson dies. Liquid are so freaking good. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that you look at it and at first it looks like Morphlene's not doing great, but it's the rest of Liquid that are just having an amazing time.
Yeah, and Thompson is in a really bad spot, trying to make stuff happen where he shouldn't. He's fighting under the ward, trying to pick up a rune against the 3 heroes overextending. Doom on Ursa. There's a TP rotation coming. Oracle.
And they kill him off in time. Oracle's moving into position, wants to find the save and going whatever healing he possibly can, but the deny will not come, and Jarek's instead shows up, trying to punch into Kuro. Not gonna happen. Seb throws out the Infernal Blade. The swap back onto Mind Control. They will have another one if they want to try and catch it, but GH is here as well, and now they need to back out. Jarek's looks like his life is forfeit as they go for the surge forward, find the root, swap away again, but it's just to buy some more space as Jarek's eventually dies.
This is a pretty good combo. Nyx Assassin and Darks here. He uses Ion Shell. He just continues to chase him down, uses a stun when it's needed. Mid lane is being pinged out. I don't know what Thompson wants. His bottle to be refilled. Now that there's no Doom for 2 minutes, that means that Morphling can play more aggressive. And now he's actually more farmed than Tiny. They want to secure this tower.
They do. Miracle gets the last hit. Great recovery coming out from him as well as No Tail trying to chase these heroes down. GH finds the stun, immediately takes off by Thompson, or on Thompson from No Tail. Looking for that avalanche. Spike Carapace to interrupt. Tries to turn. Can go for the toss back if they want, but it might be to their own detriment. As Thompson, they vacuum him away. Now trying to find that kill. Not quite going to happen there either. Seb turns it around. That bear is running really fast. 780. What in the hell? GH is slowly burning to death by Seb, but it looks like they do manage to possibly go on this if they want to.
We didn't talk about TB. TB just took tier 1 tower on top, has 3 raid bans, just continues to farm. Pretty much has the same amount of farm as a little bit more after taking that tower.
God, look at the Tumble Man. He's just a monster right now. Seb hits the shield on him, but I don't think it's going to matter. They can run him down. And I think you were mentioning earlier a lack of hard disable. It's proving to be a big problem with this surge that Mind Control has.
Yeah, I didn't realize it till lately about Doom, since I saw some of the teams not having enough lockdown. You pop that Doom, but then what? He just runs away, especially with the Darkseer, or if you have Oracle behind you to keep you alive for a couple of extra seconds. Man, Jarex does not have a game.
No, he really hasn't. His best thing that he can do right now is just throw out those waves of terrors for Ana to keep farming up as fast as possible. This is 1v5. That's what it feels like. And God, if GH, they did spot for a second him there, just placing down these sentry wards that are just around the area where Ana wants to farm. He has a Sunder here, so you could make some type of a play that direction. And just within vision, GH heads past. They know that he's right here, but they're waiting for him to move closer. And I don't know if he's going to oblige. But Roche is being taken. DD right outside of it. Doesn't look like it's going to matter, as they're just going to be able to secure this one. Easy peasy.
And Nyx Assassin just scouting it out. They did not want to go out of the Roche pit to reveal anything. Ursa has a double damage. I love this build on him. I think that Peasy started this one. Phase boots, drums, and then you get a basher. So you just run in, especially when you have a Darkseer in your team. With Iron Shell and Surge, you don't need to position yourself with a Blink Dagger, but you're gonna need to get it eventually.
Right. So what's the game plan now if you're OG? Like 6,000 gold behind, they've got the Aegis. It feels like everything is going Liquid's way. What do you need to do?
Doom is ready, so they can try to play around it, because both of these supports can't really rotate, so you need to play around the Doom timing. Tiny does not have a Blink Dagger, just the drums right now.
Avalanche toss, they kill off Kuro. Don't have to use Doom. Really unfortunate game for Thompson so far, and this is a hero that's damage does sort of drop off as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, if you're playing Tiny as a core, you need to hit your timings. You need to play aggressive. Again, problem is Abaddon doesn't make any kind of rotation. This Vengeful Spirit is pretty much completely useless, besides stacking some camps, and he even dies now, which like, they don't necessarily need to kill TB. They need to kill this guy, because his Blink Dagger could change things a little bit, either him or Doom. Doom still 1,000 gold away from Dagger.
They take down Jarex as well. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that if you can slow down their ability to take fights, it kind of doesn't matter what TB is doing, because he needs that supporting cast around him.
Exactly, because your Morphling is farming, and he's getting closer to that Lincoln Sphere, so no Sunder, no Doom. He recovered.
Yeah. But Tumba Man again, a very fast bear, chases down No Tail. Ana shows up, immediately impaled the Avalanche to try and turn to this one. They have the Doom down onto one. Is it going to be enough though? Can they find this kill? Darkseer slowly being taken down here. Ana, not enough mana, has already used Sunder one time. And Matumba Man going to be caught for a moment by Seb. They try and take down GH as well. Spike Carapace to turn it. The punch is coming through. Matumba Man still being isolated. Thompson and Seb doing a lot in this fight. They find the hook stomp afterwards. Matumba Man just able to walk away. They've already taken down the Nyx, but can they find any more? Thompson tosses away Matumba Man, trying to survive through this, and they're walking forward with Seb, seeing if they can find that mind control kill to push back in with the vacuum, looking pretty decent. One more punch, and they burn through the Aegis. They take down Miracle. 5 have died from Liquid and OG, looking like they're going to be in a position to take this kill on Matumba Man too, but he gets the blink out in time, and now get the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they even did it without any buybacks. Good Doom on that Darkseer. He kept him alive a little bit longer after with the Guardian Greaves. Tumbaman hits it.
Though. The turnaround, they decide to take down the bench first, and apparently that's enough for them. Seb now needs to run. No-Tail ulti already popped on it, trying to get out of here as well, but he's separated from the herd. Matumbaman has his eyes set on him. Regen immediately broken through. No-Tail is there as well, wants to help if at all possible. Has the Aphotic Shield in a second. Ana needs to run. 5 seconds for Sunder, but doesn't have the mana for it afterwards. Can he possibly go for a trench? He's 3 mana away, looking for the turnaround. Sunder, he gets it off. Matumbaman, though, is still going to be able to find that kill. Can they take one more in turn? The spike carapace, the tree toss, it's not quite enough. Cool. The mind control comes in and heals them up with the Guardian Greaves.
Oof, man, everyone on Liquid actually was alive. They still lost the tower. Ana killed the tower even. They can start playing aggressively. TB is level 15, has that HP talent to keep him alive. Meta is ready. If they want to smoke right now, they could try to go for a kill. Miracle turns into
this
Jarek.
Is the waveform, but they have the Doom. He's stuck around for far too long, and they're body blocking with the illusion, but Matumbaman jumps in, the avalanche. It's going to connect on the boat, the toss back. Matumbaman realizes, I don't want to be here anymore, and they don't have any way to stop that. Mind control also under fire. No-Tail there, trying to surge away and get himself out of there, but they do have another round of blinks in just a second. Have a toss back to Curl. They find themselves another kill, and Morphlin was just way too aggressive.
They had a vision on the hill. Yeah, it's being pinged out. That's
okay, No-Tail.
Those wards are gonna get de-warded. No-Tail. Can he die from illusions? TB 392 against 390. He's fine.
All right, he gets out. But that means he's not in this fight, and guess who is? Matumbaman yet again. Trying to take down Seb, they pop the Metamorphosis. Matumbaman tossed in the air again. Can they kill him off? He's still so fast. This bear just moves very quickly, but they eventually run him down. And Liquid again overestimating how strong they are, get punished. They're diving into the freaking base. They find GH. Impale to interrupt is Tiny is now also gone a bit too far and tries to run, has 20 stick charges. Looks like he should get out. He has a blink in a second. Yeah, he's good. But they take the tower.
He's fine. Seb playing extremely aggressive.
But he feels strong, and they pull back in onto Ana. The avalanche toss. Kuro forced to use the ulti on himself, and OG still striking forward before the Scotty is even done. OG feels strong, and somehow they keep on making these fights work and keep that momentum going. Roche is there. And OG, do they realize what's going on? Jarex is in the spot. They spot it out now with GH moving into the pit. But are they going to break their smoke on him? So they might break their smoke on GH that's in here. And Matumbaman's just going to run in, and OG a little bit off the mark. They don't realize where they're at, and now the pings come. So they're going to be able to seal this away. Although Liquid feeling a little bit trepidatious. Miracle on the low ground. The Gin of Initiation could come in a second. They impale the vacuum wall. It connects onto all of them. But the turnaround, the avalanche, they can find this, but not with the Meteor Hammer. Matumbaman chasing. They've already killed off 2. The Terrorblade dead. Triple kill from Matumbaman. Beautifully played by Liquid as they ran down and found that impale. Vision wins games.
Man, that was sick. They went for morphing illusion. Actually, Terrorblade illusion, because he morphed into TB. Smoke was still running, but they revealed themselves. And that was a double damage Ursa. Also sick play from Darkseer and Nyx Assassin. You can see the synergy between these two players. The thing is that Terrorblade didn't pop meta before, and now they can still try to take a fight.
Ana gets an illusion rune. Matumbaman, they realize he's in the area, breaking the blink dagger. Other heroes are showing up, but the avalanche toss ends up popping the cheese, turning to try and fight another vacuum. No follow-up yet, though. Wall is still on cooldown. 18 seconds. Swap away, keeping them fine. Miracle starting to get jumped on here as well, and GH is moving into position for the biggest impale of his life. He hits onto all of them. Thompson trying to interrupt this. They get the Sunder off, but it was onto 7, looked like there. So Ana nowhere to go. GH made the play, and that's going to be more than enough for them as they chase down and kill off Seb.
Man, GH is a sick player. You asked me what they need to do. I told you get GH some playmaking hero instead of a Shadow Shaman, and
the way to pick up the E-Blade, they make it happen. They're trying to slow this game down if they can. Thompson hiding, but GH has found him yet again, the Impale, and guess what's coming afterwards? Meteor Hammer landed on the dome, and Matumbaman gonna be there to finish it off afterwards. Spike Carapace, the whole enchilada, and Thompson, they break it there with the Vendetta. Blink Dagger again in a second. Mana Burn also coming out. He's pretty quick. And he's a blink away. He actually is gonna live. No! He ends up being a kill for Mind Control.
Oh. Mid lane though.
What else can they find? Nothing. Oh, what plays from Liquid.
Still the first on the network chart.
And they see him. They have vision yet again. Ana fully under the wards. They're hunting. Wanna find him. Do they know where he's at in the trees? Oh, yes, indeedy doody. Poor old Ana is gonna be going on the pain train, although they miss absolutely everything. And now the vacuum pulling him back in with the wall. It doesn't matter. Miracle cleans it up.
It is not looking good for OG. Who can remove the link? Matumba Man has a haste rune in bottle.
God, so frustrating playing Airblade against Morphling. Hobson walks high ground. Drop down the vision, get the catch. Serex interrupts the jump. Seb there as well, seeing what they can do with this, but need to be careful about the vacuum wall coming from Mind Control. They just blow up Seb regardless.
Oh my god, Seb just lost the gem. And
they're gonna find more.
Oof. Huge mistake by Seb. He used Infernal Blade on Nyx Assassin, who didn't even use Spike Carapace. Instantly GH pops it, and he did not have enough time to actually use Black King Bar because of it.
Yeah. I mean, 8-second BKB, and he uses it once he's pretty much dead now. It's looking rough. It's looking really rough for OG.
Yeah, problem is they're stuck in the base right now. I think Ana needs to risk it a little bit, try to get out. Now they even lost the gem, so it's gonna be even harder for them to maintain the vision.
And like, he's finished his BKB at this point, but not quite that level 20 talent yet. Whether he decides to go for stats of the reflection cooldown, either way, it's gonna be nice for him. But you can see that as soon as they move out, Liquid sort of conform and back out themselves. Mind Control, okay, they found one. This is a decent Doom target. If they can find the kill, they can only TP to the Shrine team Liquid to try and get a little bit of reinforcements in there. And they're sending in the Nyx Assassin as well as the Ursa, seeing if they can kill it off. But it is going to be a dead Darkseer. Now the turnaround. Seb, he ends up popping the BKB. Good reaction. No Tail still living through this one. The disarm is there, though, onto Terrorblade. And he doesn't have his BKB off yet. He didn't end up popping it. He's taking so much damage. Ana just dies in the duration of his BKB. He was controlled the entire time. And OG are going to be ripped asunder without a Sunder as Liquid run down a lane.
That was a really long chase from OG. You can expect this. They have a shrine still. There's gonna be some kind of a reaction, and you can see in Darkseer's inventory that he does not have that. I mean, he's farmed though, don't get me wrong, but you can expect him having a buyback there, and you just wasted a Doom on him.
Well, this is death on the highest order, and even if they buy back right now, no metamorphosis for 100 seconds. Meanwhile, got Tumbleman in your face, Miracle in your base. They are going to just take down this tier 3 tower, and OG are going to have to play from even further behind if they want a chance at even winning this game. Do they decide to buy back? I don't think so. It hurts their item progression too much. They jump forward, no tail. Ulti going to be popped. We'll see if they try and defend against this tier 3 tower pressure that's coming from Liquid. Toss back underneath the tier 4 onto GH, but still controlling Thompson. Needs to be out of there. Step, the Impale comes out with the vacuum and catches on to 3 yet again. And now trying to walk into this is Ana, but he's not doing nearly enough. Seb is just going to get eviscerated as well as they take him down. Buyback comes 2 at a time. Is Miracle going to be controlled, but can they kill him off in time? It doesn't look like it. Ana, no metamorphosis, still for 50 seconds. And he still has the Sunder available, but everybody from Liquid is coming over here. A good amount of damage with that reflection actually turning on to the Miracle illusion. So they back out yet again, Sunder everybody, or rather, Surge everybody away. Jump forward, Abyssal Blade, got the kill, vacuum back, Impale yet again. And this game is well and truly over.
It is indeed, man. Mind Control and the GH, they played so well together. Every single time there's some kind of a combo, 2 or 3 man stun into vacuum in the stun. It's just, oof. It's beautiful to watch.
Gorgeous Dota. OG are obviously going to stick it out. You would love to be able to, you know, make it through. They're not going to be eliminated if this game does indeed go the way that we think it will, with Liquid winning. Liquid will move on and be a major contender, but the loser of this game is going to be going down to the lower bracket. OG hoping for a miracle Mega Creep comeback.
Yeah, and the Rose just spawned, which means Cheese, Aegis, and Refresher. They can't push out the waves quick enough. The problem, they can't defend against Mega Creeps with their lineup.
It is so difficult. They're going to need some very serious overextensions. Maybe they could find something here as Liquid are trying to make their way to the base. You could find like one pickoff into a second afterwards. But it's so difficult to take this fight now. Arax up on the high ground. They see Miracle, but they can't go. He has a butterfly now as well. They're gonna walk forward for that one, break the Lincoln Sphere, but no follow-up afterwards. Now the swap back, find GH. They're gonna send everybody in, surged up, the vacuum, the impale. Meanwhile, the meteor hammer drops down onto all of them. Can they do anything at all? They have the doom down, a good bit of damage though, turned around upon them as No Tail is gonna fall, Ana is gonna fall, and this game is well and truly over. Liquid are going to Disneyland, and OG are gonna have to battle it out through the lower bracket.
It was just so amazing. Watch how many times they pulled off this combo, and Liquid, they qualified for Disney MDL Major. OG, they're gonna need to find a different opportunity in the lower bracket.